I'm making money as we speak. Absolutely. Now what?
Oh, that yikes, bro. A 30-minute is unpaid.
No, it's
By
not.
the way.
No, it's not. No. I don't have any unpaid time. When I'm at work, I'm getting paid throughout the whole shift. So now what?
Okay, no, that's good for you, man. I'm just saying, it seems
There you
like
go.
you're acting a bit of a fool being on TikTok live in your free time. Why don't
Wait,
you
wait,
just,
wait. Hold on, wait. So you're saying that I'm acting a fool, but you're the one that said that. Oh, if somebody perceives a woman as a man, it means that it's no longer a woman. It's now a man.
that
But
is not what
I'm the
I
one who
said. I
disagrees.
said if someone
I'm the
perceives a
one who
woman as a
disagrees.
man, then they can perceive them as a man, and that's
No,
fine
that's not what
because
you
it's
said.
not a big
No,
deal. You know what I'm
no,
saying? Like,
no. You literally said that gender is based on what do you call it? The perception of others around you, right? So, and then you said, oh, if everybody believes that a certain person is a certain gender, then it means that they are that gender. So by your logic,
so
everybody that perceives
okay, if a man is a man, if a man is a man, he is a man by sex. But if a man looks like a woman, then by gender to other people, yeah, he's a woman because he looks like a woman. So yeah, he's a woman.
well, and he's a woman purely
If
based on
I
the fact that he
if
looks
I
like
look at a man that looks like a woman, I'm gonna be like, yes, that's a woman. But then if he's like,
right.
oh, I'm a man, I'm gonna be like, oh, you're a man. It's really just if they want to live
Okay,
their life that way, then that's okay. But it's really not
okay,
about. We don't have to
but
get to the scientific
but
bottom of everything.
hold on. But factually, so either way, however you perceive that person, factually that person is a man, regardless, right?
I think sex is more of a factual basis and gender is more of an opinion basis and societal
No,
basis.
no. So
Do you
gender
want
is
to
based
look up here? Go ahead
directly,
and look up the definition of gender, or do you want me to read it to you?
right?
Because
So
I
gender,
looked it up.
hold on. So gender is based directly on sex. You do realize that,
No, sex is based directly on what's in your pants, and
right?
gender is based
But
directly on social constructs basing around that gender. So a man would be perceived as someone who is a hard worker. In the olden days, hard worker goes out to war, whatever. A woman would be perceived as someone who stays at home if we're basing it off 60s and before that. But that's gender. Sex is what's in your pants. But
okay,
gender is what people
wait,
think you are.
What if a man? What if a man doesn't do that? What if a man isn't a hard worker? Then what? Is he not a man?
I'm talking about old social
All right,
constructs that have been
all right.
built for
All
years.
right. Talk about now. Talk about now. Talk about now.
Well, if we're talking about now, then look around now. Sex is still, gender, like definition based, sex is still what's in your pants, and gender is still and has always been a social construct.
Okay,
And it just has always been grouped as if it's an umbrella, but it's more of a dual surface thing.
and what's the modern social construct surrounding being a woman?
I honestly wouldn't say that there's a very modern one because femininity and there's a big thing with misogyny and women that think they're better than men and men that think they're better than women. So I don't think there's necessarily a good firm social construct.
So that's so that's not a good argument, then, is it?
I don't exactly agree with that. I think that many things have to be tested over and over and have things in the past that prove newer things that have been figured out wrong and old things we figure out.
So tell me what a woman is then, because if you don't even agree, that you don't even go along with that nonsense, you now tell me what a woman is.
A woman is someone who is a woman. I mean, I don't really know what you mean.
Yeah, not a definition. That's not a definition.
I think a woman is. Well, do you want to give me the definition of a woman, please?
It's funny to me because you said that I was making myself look foolish, but your definition of woman was just a
I
woman is
didn't.
someone who
Whoa! I
identifies
didn't
as
say
a
you
woman.
look foolish. I never called you
You
foolish.
literally did. You literally said, "Oh, I'm making a fool of myself." That's what you said. But then you go on to say, "Oh,
No,
a
you're
woman is
only
someone
making
who
a fool of
identifies as
yourself by using your free time on TikTok Live, not by having this
Right.
opinion.
Okay, cool. So but you can't tell me that I'm making a fool of myself, because when you say things like, "Oh, a woman is someone who identifies as a woman," that's ridiculously foolish. That's crazy.
Why is that ridiculously foolish?
What? So all right. So what? So a woman is someone who identifies as a woman. Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Let's say
Okay.
that.
So you know that's that's a very escantutious definition. You do know that, right?
Yeah, it is a very broad scale, very
Wait,
vague.
no, chill. Wait. All right. So do you know what escantutious means?
Do you want to go ahead, bro? Just go ahead and mansplain it.
No, that's cool. Wait, whoa, it's not mansplaining. I'm asking, do you know what escantutious means? If you don't know what it means, it's no embarrassment. Do you know what it means? Yes or no?
I don't think I know it. Go ahead.
That's fine. Okay, so you said that. So I said it was a escantutious definition, right? Because you said a woman is someone who identifies as a woman, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
so
yeah.
yeah, so the reason I say escantutious means the act of being escantutious. So now do you know what escantutious means?
The act of being escantutious, I'm assuming it means the act of being vague or what?
No, I just explained. No, escantutious means you're being escantutious. That's what escantutious means. The word escantutious means escantutious.
Right.
You know what escantutious means now? Now that I've explained
Okay,
it.
so what does it mean? So,
Yeah, it means being escontutious. Escontutious means
ooh,
being escontutious.
you
Do you
seem
know?
like you're a little bit on a wormhole here, bud.
Oh,
You don't
wait,
have a
wait.
definition?
Yeah, escontutious means being escontutious. Now, do you know what escontutious means? Now that I've explained escontutious?
No, I do not know what it
Why
means, but you
not?
keep saying it
Why
means
not?
escontutious because I don't know what it means.
Oh, okay. So when you say a woman is someone that identifies as a woman, that's the same as me saying escontutious means being escontutious. Do you see
Oh,
how it's
okay.
not a
I get where
definition?
you're going. Okay, my bad. I get where you're going with that. Yeah, yeah.
But I'm
Okay.
the one who looks foolish, but you can't even figure out what, like, oh, this is crazy. But please go on. So that definition you gave me, that was just not a definition, was it?
I feel like that's the thing is like women and men, there's vagina and penis, and that's a completely different section than women and
We're
men.
not
I
talking
feel
about
like
that. No one brought it up. You're the only one that keeps
it's
bringing
the
that keeps
same
bringing
way
up.
that something can be cool to someone and not cool to someone else. It's
Okay.
almost like opinionated in a way. Women
No,
can
no,
have.
it's factual. It's factual. Right. So you keep bringing up, right. So a female,
Wait.
someone who had the ability to produce large gametes, right? Cool. Someone like even if you don't want to talk about the V, a male is someone who has the only has the what do you call it ability to produce smaller gametes, right? Cool. So now you're really making no sense because you're just saying anything just to say anything.
I feel like I guess my view on this is more of just like, why do other people's business matter like so much to you?
Wait, and you know, and I'll explain why.
Not,
Because
and I don't mean that in like
no,
a,
no,
I
no,
don't
no,
mean that
no,
in like a
no,
hateful way, but
no, it's cool, it's cool. I didn't take it that way, right? And I'll tell you why. Because people like me are the ones who make sense. People like me are the ones who talk from a factual place. People like you are ones who have to talk nonsense and have to make up more nonsense to surround and
no,
defend your
I
nonsense.
promise you I'm a very factual person. This is just something that I feel like is definitely not something
What
that
you
needs
said
to be
doesn't
the
mean factual.
topic of discussion and something that needs to be like, this is the way people want to live their lives and why not let them live their lives when it doesn't affect you at all? You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? You're spreading
all right,
this hateful
yeah, yeah, yeah.
propaganda
And
on
and and
TikTok.
and, and the way I want to live my life is by doing this life. So why does that affect you?
That's not it. It doesn't affect me. It just you're doing a hateful live. It's affecting other
How is it
people. You're
hateful?
hating
What,
on them. I
wait.
am a woman.
Tell
If
me
you
one thing.
disagree, you're transphobic. Look at you. That's the hateful part. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Tell me one thing that I've said that's been hateful, please.
Well, you said that I was foolish, and you said a
No, you
woman.
said I
I
was
am a
foolish.
woman. If you disagree, you're transphobic, and that's the hateful part. It's that women that
Hateful.
are trans and men that are trans, they try very hard to look like the traditional man or woman, and
There's no
you
such.
look like a man, of course, because you are a man. But
Okay.
you claiming
So
to be a woman and they claim to be a woman is from a very like that takes a lot of, heart. It's a big thing. I'm not trans, but
yeah.
I know trans people and it's just like it's a very tough thing for you to just shit on. Like
I'm not
very
shitting.
openly
How
and
am I shitting on
proudly.
it? How am I shitting on it?
If I am a woman, I am a woman. If you disagree, you're transphobic.
Yeah.
That, bro.
What about how is that me shitting on anyone?
I haven't seen a single trans person that doesn't like try to look like the gender they're trying to be, except for fucking Lily Tino, that one bitch that's like famous on here. Like that's about it. And that's another person that is just trying to, these people are just trying to live their lives. They aren't like fuck straight people, fuck everyone that was born the way they want to be. Lucky us, but if people feel that way, they feel that way. And I don't get it because I'm not trans and I've never felt like a man. But if they feel like a man, then that's fine.
You're just saying things just to say things. Now you've still not told me anything that I've done or said that's been hateful. That's crazy.
Oh, it's not about.
All you've done is just read my.
Well,
caption.
I just said what you were being. You called me foolish, and that is hateful because you're
And
trying to.
hold on. Wait. Why did I call you foolish?
Huh?
Because you called me. But you called me foolish first, though, didn't you?
Did I?
Yes. That's why I
Oh,
called you foolish.
because I said you're on TikTok live for fun. Yes, that is a bit foolish.
Okay. Wait. So is that wait? So when you say it's not hateful, but when I say it's hateful,
I don't think. I think it's just hateful because you're doing it hateful. But like,
complex. You see that victim complex thing? It's not gonna get you far. I'll be so real.
it's not a victim complex thing. I just feel like there's no need to hate on people for.
Hold on, wait. These guys, am I the one who's like intellectually malnourished? Am I the one who's losing his like brain cells? Right? She literally said to me, she called me foolish. Right? I responded and said, "Oh well, you doing this, that, and that. That's foolish." Right? And then she said that, "Oh, you're hateful." So because I gave you the energy that you gave to me, that means that I'm hateful. But when you do it, it's no problem. When you do it, it's cool. When you do it, cool, there's no problem with you doing it. Right? But when I do it, it's an issue. All right. I find that interesting. I find that